If you've been scrolling like me, I know you've been seeing a lot of this Hebrew Israelite content, such as this, but I'm not trying to be biased. I really have been looking at the IUIC camps go after the 2819 church. Drewski, he's been poking fun at the whole Hebrew Israelite culture. But my thing is, like, I think it's time to actually put to bed this whole debate as to which one is more valid. Is it the black Hebrew identity or Christianity as a whole? Now, first off, we got to come to grips with the facts. In Deuteronomy 28, there are several curses listed that will be applied to the chosen people if they fall away from Yah and operate in disobedience. Now, to my recollection, there's no group of people that this describes more than the so-called African American. Now, this is just Bible literature that I'm talking about. Let's move on to books that are more secular in nature. Let's talk about a book called The History of the Indians of North and South America. It's found in the Library of Congress, and it speaks to the origin of the Indians in America, and it says that they must have originated from Jews due to the most similar of practices and customs. They said they must have. So when you look at that and then you connect the dots with a book called They Came Before Columbus, it thoroughly describes the indigenous people here in America well before Columbus. We're talking about before the times of Mashiach. It says that they had African features. I mean, look at the cover. It shows you a Negroid feature. And so if you put that together with the basic information that we just read about the history of the Indians in North and South America, this says that these two people, the Indians and the Hebrews, are both black. Now let's travel to the east. There's a book called The Jews and the Moors of Spain. Within that book, there was a case of mistaken identity by the Romans when they traveled to Africa. They found a group of individuals that they thought were the Mohammedan Moors. They called them Moors because it was a word abbreviated from Moriscos, which meant dark complexioned people. But they weren't the Mohammedan people that they found. They found Jews who were from Judah. They had migrated from a fallen Israel or Jerusalem to Africa, and from Africa they then migrated to Spain, and they shared a civilization with those Moors or Mohammedan people. It's all in recorded history.